Stepping up now, Gordon Beckham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gordon Beckham.
Ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready now, Nicholas Lotta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Shut up.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a
That's
miss. He
good.
struck him out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Striding in once again, Nicholas Lotta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. The relay. And he is in at third as he clears the bases with a triple. Into the box, Manuel Rincon. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Hard on the ground towards short. Suzuki scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another chance. Nicholas Lotta, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Paxton is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2. Striding into the box, Oscar Caballero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready once again, Nicholas Lotta. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fly ball heading for the alley. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Manuel Rincon.
The 0-1 delivery. High pop-up. O'Neill is there, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Steve Chavez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. standing in Omar Sosa. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Omar Sosa.
The 1-2. Hit high and deep to left field. Paxton going back on it. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Lotta. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game.
Lara.
Popped him up. Young has a play. And the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So stepping in, Arnold Suzuki.
The shortstop,
The 2-2.
Suzuki.
Fastball swung on and hit to second. Lot to his left. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-0, the convincing final score. The Missions took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Young gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Joey Calhoun was only able to work 4 innings. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Mitchell Haynes will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Batting 8. Second base.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Lotta. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. Ochoa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Dave Paxton, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And on the ground out to second, reined in. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Nicholas Lotta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Rincon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Chavez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Paxton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a base hit, also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Settling in now, Nicholas Lotta, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Now at the plate, Nicholas Lotta.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Paxton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. San Antonio's out in front, 4-2. Digging in now, Arnold Suzuki. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 3-2 pitch. Ball swung on and grounded to second. And there are 2 away now.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final score tonight. San Antonio rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Miguel Cora claims the win out of the pen, his first. Scott Hackman earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
final line score. First, for the victorious Mission, 5 runs, 8 hits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Game number 3 of this new season between the San Antonio Missions and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball. It's the show. Jermaine Daniels will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have...
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
So striding in, Nicholas Lotta, and their runners at the corners now.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Manuel Rincon, for 1 here in the early going.
Manuel Rincon.
The 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Digging in, Steve Chavez.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Steve Chavez.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches. That was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of it, only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll take it to the bag. Now at the plate, Nicholas Lotta. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping into the box, Manuel Rincon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ochoa at second. Lotta on at first with nobody out. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Leading off the inning, Bobby O'Neill, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th innings.
towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast. And so digging in now, Nicholas Lotta. He singled his last time up. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Dolan on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Digging in once again, Arnold Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 7th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 11-7. Nicholas Lotta will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Caballero.
Designated hitter, Oscar Caballero.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
An 11-7 final in this one. San Antonio get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Hank Schneider earns his first win of the season. Jermaine Daniels was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Julio Sanchez records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious mission, 11 runs, 15 hits.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team. player receives advice about the refining of his game. A coach clues in a new team member on available resources. The manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you, whoever said good luck.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A coach offers guidance to a developing player. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. A manager checks in with his ball club. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here. A coach hopes to help his players get more out of his plate appearances.
What? Playing MLB The Show?
With the season approaching its final stretch, the manager calls for
What?
heightened focus from his players.
I'll make it right now.
This Triple-A player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable. A player is entreated to keep developing the skills that are vital to his makeup. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. A manager checks in with his ball club. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate. A player receives advice about the refining of his game. A manager checks in with his ball club. A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production. A coach offers guidance to a developing player. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization keep it tab.
Oh, I overran it.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast. Richard Comstock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Lotta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. The pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dusty Coleman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here it comes on 0-2. Pitch is popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the orders, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we still have no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Lotta. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a ball, 1-0.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
The bois.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. Cairo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Miguel Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Lotta. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was a triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to victory. He swung the bat really well.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. El Paso came through when it mattered in the 9th on the win.
coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for El Paso, second baseman.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Selsky is after it. 1 out. Barney Francisco is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Francisco.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Michael Lyles, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Nicholas Lara stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, I want you to think back to our pregame meeting with the manager before this one. The one thing he kept preaching to us is that they got to play better defense. Coming off last game.
At the plate, Nicholas Lara. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nicholas Lara.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in, Harmon Zapata. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Zapata.
Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Digging in, Alan Cordoba, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Ashe's up with it. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. In now, Michael Bloom.
The catcher, number 2.
From the belt, the pitch. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. At the plate, Nicholas Lada, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Digging in, Nicholas Lada. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Isotopes took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Michael Lyles gets to double digits. And welcome, everyone. Our situation has bases empty, 2 out in the inning. Stepping in, Nicholas Lada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
1-1 the count now.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
1-2.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
What? Playing MLB The Show. Yes. It's not letting me leave.